incandescent flame fractal art, which backers can download to make huge wall-sized prints. Hello, my name is Bob Jansen. I'm an ex-professor and experimental artist who uses iterative chaos math to create awesome, ultra-high-resolution flame fractals, which my backers can download as rewards. They have stunning detail and are designed to be printed very large, wall-sized. There's something about the half-randomness and the exquisite detail of fractal art that is inherently pleasing to the mind's eye. Far better than the straight lines and perfect circles of Euclid, fractal geometry captures the underlying structure of nature. See Benoit Mandelbrot's seminal book, The Fractal Geometry of Nature. Indeed, as a professional neuroscientist, it seems to me that iterative algorithmic fractals are crude computer simulations of the reentrant neural mapping process that is the essence of human consciousness itself. Dreams in silico, perhaps. The algorithmic image synthesizer I use to create fractal art is a difficult instrument to play. Repeatedly sampling from the interacting nonlinear variables which comprise the topography of a 2D image plane forms a chaotic system sensitive to initial conditions. Repositioning one linear transform relative to all the others doesn't just paint a line or blob. It often catastrophically changes everything in the image. Tiny changes can trigger autocatalytic landslides or explosions. Conversely, some large changes do almost nothing. The artist can't rely on pure randomness to do the compositional work either. The state space is just too large and full of ugly. A meat brain seems necessary for selecting beauty peaks in silico. High-resolution strange attractors often look like surreal landscapes, and when bilateral symmetries are forced, it often looks human or animal. No matter how weird or fantastic they are, fractal creatures and landscapes have a fascinating, believable quality, a coherent internal validity. Deeply fascinating flame fractals resonate with human perception and appeal to almost everyone. Fractal images, especially symmetric flame fractals, make excellent projective tests, better even than the ink blots that made Hermann Rorschach famous. But more importantly, fractals represent one of the few unequivocal bright spots in a world where math and science are increasingly depicted as dangerous, boring, or irrelevant. Scientists understand and appreciate the mathematical elegance that lies within their disciplines, but fractals can show that inherent elegance to those with no math or scientific training at all. Fractals make mathematics not only visible, but awesomely beautiful. The classical landscape artists like Turner, Monet, or Renoir did their best to evoke the awesome wonder of nature, the sublime, a spiritual or animistic essence they thought emanated from nature. Fractal works seem to evoke the same awesome wonder, even though they're purely mathematical in origin. With so many highly detailed elements spread out over a large area, fractal landscapes, reminiscent of Hieronymus Bosch, are particularly well suited to large format printing. They also lend themselves well to cropping and making smaller prints of details. And I often include some of the cropped smaller images in the Dropbox download folder. My Kickstarter projects use donations to sustain my experimental art, which involves research, labor, and computer resources, as well as eventual printing. I run a new Kickstarter project when I've generated a new folio of images, which need to be professionally printed in large format for gallery display. That gallery printing cost is convenient to use as my goal amount, but most of my project costs occur before printing, during the creative process itself. Backers are supporting that entire creative process. I share the digital images in my latest folio with backers who can print their own personal use copies in large or small format. Rewards can also include museum-quality vinyl prints in various sizes. See the rewards section for the details. Backers can choose to receive previous folios or images using this link to view them.